Behold the Grand Lodge of Austria. And as you walk down the back steps, you can hear the dishes being cleaned in the background. You find these most interesting, let me resize, these most interesting esoteric pieces of art that just line the stairways. Here's one. This was actually an old nunnery that was bought by the Grand Lodge less than 30 years ago and now has been converted. And these are the back steps. The front steps are about the same. All the entranceways have got these gates and fences. They're very secretive here. Looks like a Greek character. Looks like that one isn't a Greek character. This would be one of the rooms where the lodges would have their festive boards. Afterwards, there is a kitchen here in the Grand Lodge that cooks the food. All the lodges in Vienna meet in this building. Obviously time for the contractor to be called. If you look out the window here, they've got this little vestibule that's down into the bar that has a 5 and a 7 centered geometric figures incorporated into the architecture. This is the I'm talking to the thing. This is the Grand Lodge office proper. I don't know that they'll be too happy to see me, but I don't think anyone's here. The Grand Secretary's office is in there somewhere. Again, gates going up, gates going down. Coming down, you see a lot of these interesting astrological pictures. And I think if you go down another flight of stairs, you can see something that a chapter mason will instantly recognize, and we'll just show that much of it and leave the rest to the imagination. Front vestibule has a bar. That's not something you'd see in America. You'd lose a charter instantly. I'm talking to the thing. Coat rack. Again, I think this is 7 and 5. I hope so. Oh, I'm talking to the thing, but it may not be, but it's nice regardless. Going out the front door, if I can get out the front door, these are the gates I first encountered. The outside is unornamented, and these are the gates you have to do something to get through because they're very secretive and very secure. I'm going to have to stick a wet floor thing in it so I can get back in. They've got a memorial to intolerance. They're very human rights oriented here in the Grand Lodge.
I understand. Okay.
Don, I'm just going to film right outside and then I'll be done. The only thing that distinguishes this building is that right there. There's the address. It's a 5-block street. It only goes from down there to up here. And the name of the street translated into English is Stonecutters Avenue, which is kind of paradoxical, but it was just pure random. This used to be a nunnery, and it is only about 3 or 4 blocks or 2 blocks from St. Stephen's Cathedral. We'll try to get back in. All right. Symposium on Sigmund Freud. I guess it's the wrong town to be a Jungian, even if I am one. You head back in and head back up. You get into some of these that are a little more astrological but very interesting. I bet they're not going to be real happy that I'm filming these. Someone may tell me to stop. You can hear the roar of the festiboard from after the mediocre conference, after the interesting conference we had on the future of masonry in Europe. This would be the room. Well, there's an interesting fireplace. This would be the room where Lodge Prometheus, which is my favorite lodge here, has their festiboards and their meetings other than ritualistically. They are only about 5 years old. They have a little case of things. And the commemorative coin for 154 Grand Lodge of Kansas was awarded to them or given to them and is going in the case. The view out the window, most people don't know. And then there is the street down below that only goes for 5 or 6 buildings. Okay. We're at 7 minutes and 3 seconds, and I'm going to stop and restart.